Every presenter knows the feeling, the blank slide, the late-night edits, and the deck that gets emailed but never truly delivered. Verideck changes that by turning a single idea into a complete presentation with structure, citations, visuals, narration, and exports that can present for you, even when you are not in the room. This is not just slide-making software. It is presentation delivery reimagined. The core problem is bigger than design frustration. Knowledge workers spend nearly 58% of their time on work about work, including coordinating, formatting, and preparing, rather than advancing core outcomes. Asana 2023. At the same time, Microsoft 365 remains one of the world's most widely used productivity ecosystems, which signals how central presentation creation already is in daily work, and how large the opportunity is to improve the experience inside that behavior set. This is not a niche productivity category. Grand View Research estimates the global presentation software market at $6.6 billion in 2024, with continued growth ahead as remote work, digital selling, and online education expand demand. Grand View Research 2024. Verideck enters a proven market with a differentiated promise, not just making slides, but making decks that can speak for themselves. Most tools optimize slide assembly. Verideck optimizes the entire communication outcome. The strategic position is clear. While others help users build decks, Verideck helps users produce, deliver, and scale presentations across classrooms, pitches, ministries, sales conversations, coaching sessions, and family milestones. The product experience is intentionally simple because the value is speed to confidence. A user starts with a single idea, and Verideck returns a professionally structured deck with spoken narration on every slide, APA citations, KPIs, tables, charts, and per-slide imagery. That simplicity matters because people adopt tools that reduce friction, especially in high-pressure communication moments. The audience strategy is expansive by design. Verideck serves both formal presenters and everyday storytellers, which broadens acquisition pathways and emotional relevance. That matters because research on word of mouth shows consumers trust recommendations from people they know far more than traditional advertising, making shareable, visible use cases a growth asset in themselves. Nielsen 2021. The clearest product proof is time compression. Asana reports that knowledge workers lose significant time to work about work, including preparing and formatting rather than moving the real message forward. Asana 2023. Verideck is built to shift presentation creation from a multi-hour task to a workflow that can produce a first finished deck in minutes, turning momentum into something users can actually feel. What users receive is more than a draft. Verideck gives presenters a flexible starting point across project types, control over narration tone, export options for both live and asynchronous delivery, and citation-backed slides that strengthen credibility. The result is a presentation workflow that feels complete instead of fragmented. The category is large, the pain is familiar, and the product story is instantly understandable. Verideck meets a universal human need to be heard clearly without losing hours getting there. If your idea matters, your presentation should not stop at the slides. Try Verideck free at verideck.app. These sources support the market, productivity, and audience claims used throughout the presentation.